What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Monsoon. Today we're actually going to go see the Demon Slayer movie. I'm excited. I'm coming in a day early, right? Like it comes out tomorrow. They drop it in theaters a day early. I'm here a day early. You already know what timing we on. Of course, I'm not going to record in the theater or anything, but like this is the vibes we bring in. Look, the sun is hitting the skin just right. Like, shoot, I'm looking good today. Feeling good, and we're about to see if the Demon Slayer movie is crazy or not. So I'm about to let y'all know after this. Yeah, stay tuned. I feel like I'm farming. Like, look, the sun really is hitting my skin like perfectly right now. But no, yeah, I'll let y'all know. All right, so we're coming out of the theater. We got a lot of thoughts on this. This was a peak movie. Look, they even gave me a Demon Slayer card. Like I'm a part of the Demon Slayer Corp. 9 out of 10 movie. That's first initial thoughts. I'm gonna get back to the PC and I'll let y'all know. All right, we have made it back to the PC from the Demon Slayer movie Infinity Castle. That was a peak experience, I'm not gonna lie. I have so much stuff to say, and of course I do not want to spoil it for anybody, so I'm gonna give my honest thoughts about it without spoilers, and then we're gonna really get into it, and I'm gonna talk to you guys, at least what I want to talk about spoiler wise. Now, first of all, if or when you go to see this movie, you could tell they were in their bag with this. They made this like a genuine movie experience, and they're gonna split the Infinity Castle up into 3 parts. And at first, when I came into it, I was thinking, I don't know how I feel about this, right? We should just get like a regular season, maybe split it into 2 seasons or something. But when I went into the theater and actually to watch the movie, that movie was 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's like a runtime of a full season, about a 10-11 episode season, and I felt like I just binged through an entire season of Demon Slayer. That's what it was. It felt like if they decided to break it up into seasons and drop it as a season, it would have been just as great. So instead of thinking of it as like, oh, instead of the last season we're getting 3 different movies, no, you should think instead of the last 3 seasons we're getting 3 different movies. That's what it feels like. 3 different seasons, 3 different movies. And of course they are in their bag with the animation as always. No one has ever doubted Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. I think there is going to be some clean scenes, some clean fight scenes to come. When I say clean fight scenes, I mean like rivaling Azui versus Gyotaro season 2. Maybe a potential top anime fight scene to come from these next 2 movies. This first movie, it was solid, but I don't think it was there yet. I don't think it dropped a top anime fight scene. That's what I think. Like, I'm not talking about like the fight scenes are bad animation. Like, I know it might be easy to confuse that. What I'm talking about is like, I'm thinking about this anime dropping a fight scene that will go down in history as one of the top anime fights just in general. And I think Azui versus Gyotaro, it's up there. It's up there with one of the top fights. Like, if I just had to name a few, of course, we got Naruto versus Sasuke, Goku versus Frieza, Shinra versus Sho, like top fights, top animation, top quality fights. And of course, if you're going into this movie expecting a Demon Slayer movie, right, what you should expect would be fight, backstory, fight, backstory, fight, backstory, fight, backstory. That's just the outline of Demon Slayer movies and what it is. So if you're not like a fan of backstories for whatever reason, then you're not gonna like the movie. 2 hours and 30 minutes, you don't think there's gonna be one backstory? Well, boy, do I have news for you. Now, actually, before I even forget, they gave me something. They gave me a little a send-off present. I didn't open this at the theater. I think it's just some Demon Slayer cards. Pretty cool packaging, I guess. And I saved this to open it with you guys, because that's just the type of guy I am. Oh my goodness. You're gonna look at this with me. I'm probably gonna have to look back at it. Let's see if I could. So we got, can y'all even peek? Only in theaters. Okay, Tanjiro and Giyu. Zenitsu, Nezuko, Nezuko. What am I? Sorry. Let me stop. Look at this. We're getting all the Hashira. We got my favorite Mutsuri or Mitsuri. Don't even question my shit on. You could guess what the rest are, right? The rest of the Hashira. and some of the demons. These are pretty clean. It's some cool quality cards. That's quite thoughtful of them. Very thoughtful. No, yeah, I had a great experience at the movie theater. Something else that elevated my experience is I'm finally that age where I could buy drinks at the movie theater. I went ahead and got myself a frozen margarita. That was a great viewing experience. Now, in terms of bad parts of my movie theater experience, I walked out of that movie theater injured. Yes, we walked out of that movie theater injured. While I was in the theater, mid-movie, I was stretching my legs. And out of nowhere, like, this is a quiet scene, right? Or a scene where it's like not too much sound. My leg just cramps up. It complete cramp. I hit like a crazy pain. I'm just like, I'm not making a noise. I'm just holding my leg and I'm just like applying pressure to get the pain off my leg. But my goodness, I was limping when I left that theater. It was bad. That shit was bad. Other than that, no, the movie is peak. I recommend if you haven't watched it, go ahead and watch it. It's a contender for top anime drop this year. Now, into the spoilers. We're getting into the spoilers. This movie was Akaza's movie. Like, I can't lie. Like, Akaza had the most spotlight in this movie, and I fuck with it. They gave him his send-off too, and his backstory, jeez. Nah, he was moving different. Akaza was a demon before he even turned into a demon. Like, Muzan pulled up to his town. It's like, wait, I didn't send a demon here. I heard there was a demon. I didn't send a demon here. And he ran into Akaza. He dropped 62 people with his bare hands. Bro, he was donutting people before Rengoku. He was putting holes in people, knocking off people's chins with his bare hands before he was a demon. Like, oh. No, that went hard. And I guess that makes sense also to why in the movie he ends up offing himself after he lost the battle, even though he was strong enough to get through the head chop. He surpassed the head chop. I don't know what would be their next plan of attack, Tanjiro and Giyu. Like, what would they do after that? I think he would be able to survive further neck chops. I don't know if there would be a way to beat Akaza. But no, he ended up taking out himself, and I guess he was able to pass on to the next life because he decided to accept his past. Now, also, another thing, R.I.P. Shinobu. Oh my goodness. I wish they gave her more of a fight. Like, I wish she was animated better. Like, if you think about it, she never ran into a upper rank demon. She probably was taking out demons using her poison all the time and testing poison and trying to make better poison. So that was her attack plan. She wasn't even going for the head. Even the demon pointed it out that she wasn't going for the head or the neck. And then when she started, that was her last attack because she already got sliced up crazy. Now, if you think about it, like, that should have went differently. Like, all of the Hashira should look at approaching upper ranks differently. Azui was the only one who approached one and lived to tell the tale. And at this point, it seems like he didn't tell the tale. Like, Shinobu went in there bloodthirsty, and because she went in there alone, she got dropped off. I don't think a single Hashira was able to deal with the upper rank demon alone. And Zenitsu is not even a Hashira. I think the person he took on was upper rank or slightly upper rank. It was something like that. I feel like he was a tier down from upper rank because there's no way. If Shinobu waited or was with someone like how Giyu was rocking with Tanjiro, then I think they would have had a better chance of taking on that demon. Instead, R.I.P. Shinobu. I just wish she had like more animation in her fight scene. Even though the animation was peak, I wish she just was able to do more before she got dropped off. Last thing we gotta mention Tanjiro's new ability or new flow state. He deadass entered the flow state. What is it called? I did just watch the movie and I already forgot what his ability was called. If not, like, that was low-key a step down from Ultra Instinct. It was up there. I felt like I was watching Tanjiro just unlock Ultra Instinct in that scene. He was moving on complete instinct and he unlocked that so quick. He was able to 10 times his attack speed. Everything around him moved so slow. He was, oh my goodness. Akaza couldn't even believe that Tanjiro survived his attacks. There was no doubt in his mind that Tanjiro was dead. And then Tanjiro was able to defeat Akaza in a way that he wouldn't even expect. In a way, if you think about it, Akaza this whole time, the reason he never been defeated is because he had like an auto defense on. He was always reading intent and able to find the perfect spot to attack. He was reading energy or murderous intent, and Tanjiro was able to turn all of that off and somehow get an even stronger boost from that. Now, I truly hope Tanjiro uses this in the next few movies, because if he does, like, he just surpassed every Hashira. He might be the strongest one in the castle, which might just give him the ability to take on Muzan. Now, I thought the movie was peak. Y'all let me know when y'all see it, if y'all see it. I technically went a day early. It's Thursday right now, and it's supposed to come out Friday. We saw on the 11th, which y'all know me. I had to see it early. I'm not getting spoiled. Fuck no. I hate spoilers. I don't know how I'm gonna get through the One Piece. If y'all see the movie, if y'all watch the movie, maybe just say what you like about it, but no spoilers. I don't want any spoilers in the chat because I don't want to spoil the movie for anyone else. At least for like the next couple of weeks. After a couple of weeks, y'all say whatever. With that being said, I'll catch y'all on the next. Peace.